Hello. I'm Dr. Guy. Basically, I've got this problem. You see, I've got this YouTube channel, and I'm trying to show these people with their near-death experiences, and I think some of the strongest support of this phenomena is the individuals themselves. As a psychiatrist, I've interviewed a lot of them, over 100 of them actually, and I'm pretty impressed with their stories. But every time, only a small fraction of the stories I record actually make it on my YouTube channel. YouTube kind of yanks them a lot. And so I'm going to try some creative ways of getting the content onto my YouTube channel without totally violating the copyright thing. So what I'm doing is I'm adding extra footage to the clips, and by adding my own footage, I'm hoping that that they'll let me keep the content on the programs that I put on my YouTube channel. So anyway, I brought my flat screen TV out here in my backyard so that I can show you my YouTube stuff. Okay, so these are basically clips from I Survived Beyond and Back. And hopefully, with the extra material here, they'll allow me to keep it on the channel. So here goes.
It was spring of 1984. I had just got home from school. My sister and I were playing outside. Running around, having a really good time. We had all of our dolls lined up and enjoying the outside weather. We unfortunately noticed that my cat was stuck in a garage next door. The cat was in the window of the garage. We were really frantic about it, and had went to go get my mother to seek help. Her best friend lived across the street. So she's like, why don't you go get Denise and see if she can help us out. That entailed my sister and I crossing a very busy street. My mom was nervous about it because this is the first time she was letting us do that. I just remember feeling overwhelmed with, I gotta get there. And so the second that the light was changing, I felt like that was my chance to go, and ran. My sister tried to stop me. I remember her screaming, hold on, wait a minute, stop. And a car came around the corner and hit me. I went up about 3 flights high-ish, and came down on my face to the pavement. I believe when the car hit me that I left my body and that I died. I remember seeing very tall beings that were surrounding my body, which at the time I remember thinking, wow, those are real angels. I've never seen real angels before. They were transparent, but you could still see the outline of them. And it was almost like they were making a bubble above me. I was thinking to myself, like, it's pretty neat that I could look through them and still see people underneath them. I remember not realizing that that was me, really, because I was feeling like I was me. The next moment, after that thought and thinking about the chaos, I had saw the light. It was almost like if there was a flashlight, and this is like a flashlight times a gazillion because the light was so strong and it growing. I knew I had to be part of it, and was willing to leave everything that I loved below me to join it. I was above my body, watching the chaos. I had looked over and saw the light. I became a part of the light, and the next part, it kind of opened up to a field. It was beautiful. It was just the colors were so vibrant. The green grass is what I remember the most. It was like acres and acres and acres of just gorgeous green grass. I was not thinking about the person I was on Earth, who I left, or the body that I had seen lying on the ground. I was thinking, I feel great, and I can't believe I got here. One minute I was in this gorgeous, gorgeous landscape, feeling euphoric and wonderful. The next, I was sitting on a slab of stone in a place that looked like the Colosseum, it being filled with people, thousands of people. Everybody looked pretty much the same age, but they all looked like regular human beings. The sense of the place was that everybody had just died, basically, and made it to this one place, and just blessed and happy to be where they were. This is where I'm meant to be, and I don't want to go back. And one minute I was in this gorgeous, gorgeous landscape. The next, I was sitting on a slab of stone in a place that looked like the Colosseum. I started to have a life review. It was almost like right in front of my face, like a movie screen playing of what had transpired in my little 8 years of life. They were basically memories of like playing with my sister, or hugging my mom, or, you know, like daily things that I had done, going to school, things like that, but with a real intention of letting me know that I was meant to do something bigger than what I have already done. And the next thing I remember was being in an ambulance and listening to the paramedic ask me, "How old are you? What's the president? Do you know what month it is?" I remember when I joined my body, feeling, first of all, pain. Second of all, why is this guy above me asking me what day it is? I just came back from heaven. He should be asking me, what did you see? How did you feel? What happened to you? You know, because I had felt like I was just given the biggest gift. I think the trauma of the accident was really hard on my family. Everybody remembers different bits and pieces. It was extremely hard for me, mainly because I had no idea what I had just experienced. I had no prior knowledge of what heaven meant, what religion meant, what God meant, nothing. I felt like this experience only happened to me, that I was the only one, that nobody would believe me, and that it was a secret I had to keep. I believe I was dead for a few minutes, and I came back to life. I never, ever shared it in its entirety, to be honest. I guess the fear was that people wouldn't believe me, or that I didn't want to be perceived as a liar. As an early adult, like actually a teenager, I was every Christmas lighting candles in my bedroom by myself and praying and doing these things every single year that my parents were not aware of, nobody was aware of. I wrote on my blog many of the details of what happened to me from start to finish and finally owned my own story. And I walked away feeling 1,000 times better. Hopefully, when I die someday, I'll be very old because I'm a mother now and I want to cherish those moments with my kids. But I cannot wait to go back there. It's with me all the time.